Geography class 12th NCERT chapter number 8 Transport and Communication. First heading Transport. Transport is a facility or a service for the carriage of persons and goods from one place to another using humans, animals and different kinds of vehicles. It is an organized service industry that handles loading, unloading and delivery. Heading modes of transportation. First point, the main modes of transportation are land, water, air and pipelines. These are used for inter-religion and interaction and inter-religion transport. Sorry, these are used for inter-regional and intra-regional transport, and each one in bracket except pipelines bracket close carries both passengers and goods. Second point, several places in bracket nodes joined together by a service of routes to form a pattern is called transport network. Heading land transport. This includes movement of goods and services over land, that is roads and rails. Earlier humans themselves were carriers such as in palanquin in bracket palki or dolly bracket close. Later pack animals such as mules, horses, camels were used. Dogs and reindeers were used in North America. In India, bullock were used to pull carts. The revolution came after invention of steam engine in 18th century that started railways and roadways with the invention of internal combustion engines. Among the among the new means of land transport are pipelines, ropeways and cableways. Rope and cableways are generally found on steep mountains, slopes and mines, which are not suitable for building roads. Heading roads. It is most economical for short distance and gaining importance for freight transport due to its door-to-door service. Metalled roads are all-weather roads, while unmetalled roads are not serviceable in all seasons due to their simple construction. Though heavy rains and floods make both the roads unserviceable, the quality, construction and maintenance of roads is better in developed countries than in developing countries, as it requires heavy expenditure. Heading road density. First point, the total motorable road length of the world is only about 15 million kilometer, in which North America separately accounted 33%. Although North America, in compared to Western Europe, registered highest number of vehicles as well as highest road density. Second point, road density is the total length of roads per 100 square kilometer of area. Heading countries and their road density. Japan 327 for every 100 kilometer square area. UK 162, France 164, Sri Lanka 151, India 105, Spain 68, USA 67. Traffic flows. It refers to traffic on roads that has increased dramatically in recent years, as the road network cannot cope with the demands of traffic, so congestion occurs. Heading highways. First point, they are metalled road connecting distant places for unobstructed vehicular movement. These are 80-meter wide with separate traffic lanes, bridges, flyovers, and dual carriageways. Second point, in North America, there is dense network in highways. Pacific coast is linked to Atlantic coast. Vancouver is connected to Newfoundland by Trans-Canadian Highway, and Edmonton is connected to Anchorage through Alaskan Highway. Third point, Transcontinental Stuart Highway connects Darwin, Melbourne to Alice Springs in Australia. Europe has well developed highway network. Moscow Vladivostok highway is important for Russia. Highways cross the country in China. Uh, Next point, in India, National Highway number 7 in bracket NH7 connecting Varanasi and Kanyakumari is the longest highway of the country. In bracket, the Golden Quadrilateral or Super Expressway is under construction. Bracket close. Now NH44 became the longest running highway in India. It connects Srinagar to Kanyakumari. NH7 is renamed as National Highway 44. In Africa, Algeria in north is connected to Guinea, and Cairo connected to Cape Town in south. Heading border roads. These are roads laid along international boundaries. These roads help in transport of goods to border areas and military camps. Heading railway. Railways are best suited for the transportation of bulky goods and passengers over long distances. Highly industrialized areas, urbanized regions, and mineral rich areas are linked to railways for the transportation of ores, grains, timber, and machinery. All the continents have dense network while Europe is having the highest density of railways. The railway network of Africa, Asia, and South America connects the mineral rich and fertile areas and is developed primarily to utilize the natural resources. Heading transcontinental railways. The railway line that runs across the continent and links its two ends is called a transcontinental railway line. They are constructed for economic and political reasons. Heading, the following are the most important of these. First, Trans-Siberian Railway. It is in Russia and the longest railway in the world. It runs between Petersburg in west to Vladivostok in east, passing through Moscow, Irkutsk, Chita, etc. It links important agro center with few center connecting rail roads to important cities of Asia. Heading, Trans-Canadian Railway. Constructed in 1886, it is 7,050 km long railway in Canada that links Halifax in east to Vancouver in west. It passes through the industrial region connecting the wheat belt of prairies and the coniferous forest areas, so it is considered economic artery of Canada. Wheat and meat are the important export on this route. Heading, the Union and Pacific Railway. This rail line connects New York on the Atlantic coast. This rail line connects New York on Atlantic coast to San Francisco on the Pacific coast, passing through Cleveland, Chicago, Omaha, Evans, Ogden, and Sacramento. The most valuable exports on this route is ore, grain, paper, chemicals, and machinery. Heading: the Australian Transcontinental Railway. This railway line runs west-east across the southern part of the continent from Perth on the west coast to Sydney on the east coast, passing through Kalgoorlie, Broken Hill, and Port Augusta. Another north-south line connects Adelaide and Alice Springs, and to be joined later to the Darwin-Birdam link. Heading: the Orient Express. This line runs from Paris to Istanbul, passing through Strasbourg, Munich, Vienna, Budapest, and Belgrade. It has reduced the 10-day journey to only 4 days. Cheese, wine, bacon, oats, fruits, and machinery are chief exports on this railroad. Next heading: water transport. It is the cheapest mode of transport as no construction cost is there and very little maintenance cost. The linking of oceans have brought greater navigation with ships of various sizes. Water transport is divided into sea routes and inland waterways. Heading: first, sea routes. Sea and oceans provide smooth highway transversable in all directions with no maintenance cost. Modern passenger ships and cargo ships are equipped with various navigation aids. The important sea routes are as follows. First point: North Atlantic Sea Route. It links northeastern USA and northwestern Europe. It is the busiest in the world and also called Big Trunk Route. Second, Mediterranean to Indian Ocean Sea Route. This route connects industrialized Western Europe with West Africa, South Africa, Southeast Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Natural resources such as gold, diamond, copper, tin, groundnut, oil palm, coffee, and fruits are transported through it. Third point: Cape of Good Hope Sea Route. This route, this route links West Europe and West African countries with Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. In South America, traffic is less on this route because the countries falling in this route have similar products and resources. Next point: North Pacific Sea Route. This route connects the ports on the west coast of the North America with those of Asia. These are Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, and Los Angeles of America side with Yokohama, Kobe, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Manila, and Singapore of Asian side. Next point: the South Pacific Sea Route. This route is used for reaching Hong Kong, Philippines, and Indonesia, and also links Western Europe and North America with Australia, New Zealand, and Pacific Island via the Panama Canal. Panama is 12,000 km far from Sydney. Honolulu is an important port on this route. Next point: coastal shipping. Coastal shipping is a convenient mode of transportation with long coastal line, example USA, China and India. This type of shipping can reduce congestion on land routes. Heading shipping canals. There are two canals that serves as gateways of commerce for both the eastern and western worlds. They are first the Suez Canal, constructed in 1869. It is a man-made canal. It is a man-made canal linking the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. It is 160 km long and 1150 m deep without any locks, and seawater flows freely through it. Second point, the Panama Canal. It is a man-made canal linking Atlantic Ocean with Pacific Ocean. It is 72 km long and involves a deep cutting for a length of 12 km and has 6 locks. It shortens the distance between New York and San Francisco by 13,000 km by sea. Uh, Second point, inland waterways. Rivers, canal, lakes, and coastline areas are inland waterways for the transportation of cargo and passengers. The development of inland waterways depends on navigability, water flows, and transport technology. The important inland waterways are the first point, Rhine waterways. This waterway links the industrial areas of Switzerland, Germany, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands with the North Atlantic sea routes. The river Rhine flows through Germany and Netherlands. It flows through a rich coal field. Dusseldorf is an important port in this region. This waterway is the world's most heavily used. More than 20,000 ocean-going ships and 2,000 inland vessels move from this waterways every year. Next point, the Danube waterways. The Danube river, which is navigable up to Tauma Severin, emerges in the Black Forest. It is used mainly for the export of wheat, maize, timber and machinery. Next point, the Volga waterway. Volga is one of the developed underwaterways of Russia. It is navigable up to 11,200 km and drains into the Caspian Sea. It is connected to Moscow region and the Black Sea through Volga-Moscow Canal and Volga-Don Canal respectively. Next point, the Great Lakes to St. Lawrence Seaway. The Great Lakes, along with estuary of St. Lawrence River, from a waterway in North America. Dulce and Buffalo are two important ports on this route. Next point, the Mississippi waterways. The Mississippi-Ohio waterways links the interior part of USA with the Gulf of Mexico. In the south, large steamers can move up to Minneapolis. Heading, air transport. It is the fastest means of transport, but it is very costly. Air transport has brought connectivity revolution in inhospitable desert, mountains region and snowfields where other means of transport are not reachable. Due to high construction and maintenance cost, air transport is more developed in highly industrialized countries. Supersonic aircrafts cover the distance in very short time. Heading intercontinental air routes. USA accounts for 60% of airways of the world. Important cities are nodal points where air routes converge or radiate to all continents. Africa, Asiatic part of Russia and South America lack services, sparser population or limited landmass or low economic development. Heading pipelines. These are used to transport water, petroleum, natural gas, liquefied coal for an uninterrupted flow. Milk is supplied through pipelines in New Zealand. USA has dense network of pipeline. Big Inch is famous pipeline of USA that transports petroleum from the oil wells of the Gulf of Mexico to the northeastern states in Europe, Russia, West Asia and India. Oil wells are linked to refineries through pipelines. Heading communications. Long distance communication in the form of telegraph and telephone are important. In mid 19th century, American Telegraph and Telephone Company enjoyed monopoly. In developing countries, the use of cell phones has gained importance for rural connectivity. Latest latest technology developments have resulted in optical fibers cables. They allow large quantities of data to be transmitted that are virtually error free. Now the telecommunication merged with computers to form integrated networks termed as internet. Heading satellite communication in India. Artificial satellites are developed in Earth's orbit to enhance communication and empower connectivity. This is satellite communication which has reduced the per unit cost and time of communication also. India developed its own satellite Aryabhatta and launched it on 19th April 1979. Bhaskar first in 1979 and Rohini in 1980. Bhaskar Challenger and INSAT IB satellites are used for long distance communication and weather forecasting. Heading cyberspace internet. This is the latest technology in which there is instant connectivity by accessing the electronic computerized space. It is called cyberspace or internet is encompassed by the World Wide Web. Majority of internet users are in USA, UK, Germany, Japan, China and India. The social and economic space has expanded through email, e-commerce, e-learning and e-governance. Here chapter number 8 is complete. Thank you.